Hey everyone, Noble is here, and this is just a quick little video. I decided to make a few Vibroblades slash Vibro Shield because I had a little bit of a hiccup in the next custom that I was going to make, but I'll get into that in just a moment. This is going to be a really quick little video because I know I haven't posted anything in a couple days, and I didn't want to leave y'all hanging. So, yeah, I haven't actually made anything in quite some time, so I was trying to get back into the swing of it, and I realized that there's a few, I wouldn't say a few colors I'm missing because I have a ton of colors, but unfortunately my silver tester's paint, although it is still, in there, it's still good, it's not dry and all that good stuff, I couldn't get the cap off. I was like, dang it, I need my silver. So these weapons, I wasn't able to paint them the way I wanted to. I just sort of made them and slapped some color on there. And I figured it would be just a quick little fun thing to do. I'm either going to give these away or perhaps use them for figures down the road. I'm not too sure yet. If you guys are interested, I don't even know if people like these kind of things. So if you guys do, then I would just give these away in an upcoming video. And I'm not going to put any like requirements on the video, like likes or views or anything. I'm just going to like give them away. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and show you. I have kind of one of each. I do have a cool sword design that I'm going to do. But I didn't get a chance to make that one. Well, not say I didn't get a chance. I didn't do it yet. I'm going to get around to it. But I figured 4 would be good for now. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first one, let me see if we can get a good angle. Now, I use Sharpies when I make these. I have like I'll do a tutorial on these later. And I think I've done them in the past, but I have this like thin plastic, which is really good because when you use a Sharpie on it, you get these really crazy colors. So this is a combination of purple and I believe I used yellow for this one. So this is kind of like a Viro spear in a way. It's more of a sword type blade. And as you can see, this is probably a bad example again because I don't have my like setup, so I'm holding my phone with one hand. But you can see all the silver. I was going to paint that. There's like a technique I use that my brother designed. It's called Manda Metal, and it's like this really cool rustic kind of metal look. And one of these to kind of have that weathered look to them. And because I couldn't get to my silver, I had to just like scuff up the silver with black paint, which is a different technique. It's kind of like a battle damage technique, but kind of a longer handle. This is a spear shape, so I like this one. I like the blade. It's kind of a sword. I'm sorry, it's like fidgeting. I hate watching videos where someone's just like fidgeting something in their hand, and it's going in and out of focus. It's like I'm driving myself crazy. But yeah, so that's a cool blade. I like that one. I like the design. The cool thing is like you pretty much just cut any shape and then you can make a weapon out of it. Like I was cutting pieces off my shield and I realized that each piece I cut off I could probably make a weapon out of. So I'll probably get to that in another video. The shield, I try to put some battle damage on there. Again, just working with the colors that I have, and I just slapped these together. They weren't going for a figure. If this was going for a figure, it 100% would be different because I would try to model it after the figure. So it's a little bit harder when you're just straight up making something without like a purpose for it. But I have the this part on the back I designed. This is a technique that I use for getting shields to go on people's arms. And let me go ahead and attach this to this. I didn't mean to poke him. Let me attach it to this guy real quick and I'll show you what it looks like. Now, it does look a little bit different because most of it is see-through like that. And you can see the hand behind there, which I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that. So I think in the future I might try to cover that up in a way. Like what I could do is I could technically put metal behind the yellow and you would still see the yellow and it would reflect because it would have the metal behind it. So like if I, for example, I could do something like that and you would still see, well, that's technically green and yellow right there, so it doesn't look as bright, but I could put something like that behind it so you wouldn't be able to see the actual inner workings of the shield. But hindsight's 2020. But yes, so this technique I made, it allows you to hold the shield in front. You can kind of swivel it. Again, I'll try to hold it with my hand. Get all up close. Zoom in. You might just have to take my word for it. You just take my word for it. As you can see, you can kind of maneuver it, position it, and do all sorts of things with it. But yeah, so we got a shield. We got ourselves a spear. Moving on, we got, let's see, I'll take this one out of the hand. Boom. I'm not 100% sure where I was going with this. And again, the paint isn't the best. I do like the way the colors are swirled. It's like I use two different colors. It's a blue, and I think it's just two blues actually. And I also found another technique that if you mix some glue in it, it gives it kind of a wavy texture, like up, like on top of, sorry, I can't poke what I'm pointing at with my finger because I'm holding my phone. Let's do it this way. So up in here, when I glued this like weight onto that, it kind of gave it a more of a textured look, and I think if I did it to the whole thing, it would probably kind of give it more of a 3 dimension. So the whole idea between that weight up there, I was kind of toying with that idea and maybe painting a different color, but there's like certain weapons in, I think, Aztec culture. There's certain cultures that have these weighted weapons, and I kind of like the idea. I kind of like the design, and it's because it's a Vibroblade. It's like having that extra weight at the top might help cut through stuff. But we kind of just made this sort of a hacking weapon. And then this actually design changed a couple times. This is kind of like it was supposed to be facing this way, and that bottom part was just supposed to be, here, let me try to get it focused. So that bottom part was supposed to be the blade. I realized like that's a pretty small blade. So then I added this piece right there and I turned it that way. And that looks more menacing. And I also put a weight in the middle of that because again, this is supposed to be kind of like more of a weighted weapon. So to have that counterweight at the top just made it more menacing. Now one thing I did not design this properly, the hand grip, I put it in the hand, and then when I added this other grip, I didn't space it well enough, so when he's holding it, it doesn't exactly, his hand kind of comes to the tip of that and it doesn't really grab it. So it's not too effective as far as putting it into someone's hand, but it looks really cool. It might be a good display piece if you have like some mocks or whatever and you just want them like holding it, or just maybe like on a weapon rack somewhere. So yeah, so that's got some uses. If anything, it's cool to look at. Yeah, so we got the sword spear combo, the big old axe, and then we have the hacker, and then the shield. I did have a few other designs, some spear whatnot designs, and I didn't finish these because I didn't get to it. But this one was kind of cool. This was an axe that I was working on, and I realized that's actually a really cool axe. I don't know if I wanted to make this Star Wars, but make like a Vibroblade. I might actually just paint this silver and make like a legit like axe for some kind of character. I don't know. I might go medieval, make another like knight and give them that. But again, there's other tutorials and videos for that kind of stuff. I just wanted to show you these really quick. Also, when I said earlier that I didn't have one of the things I needed, this was the thing that I needed. I couldn't find it. I know I have it packed somewhere, but I couldn't find it. I have this air dry clay. This is not the most high-tech or expensive or fanciest product on the market. It's just used, it's what I use in my stuff because I am cheap, and that's pretty much the only reason. And it's easy to use, and there's not a lot of like upkeep. The stuff I had before, I had for I don't know how many years, and it just stays good. So it's air dry, so I can sculpt and mold and do what I want to do, set it aside, and literally like 10-15 minutes go by, it's dry. It's a little bit brittle, but I cover it with glue, and with the glue and the paint, it pretty much solidifies. So what I use it for is like this chest piece is sculpted out of this clay, and it kind of gives it that nice sort of 3D like texture. It pops off the chest like that. This one I decided I think I just had, yeah, that one was different. But the next figure I want to make for the fire squad, if I can let go of the sword, you can see his chest plate kind of has, you know, a chest plate on it. And I wanted to make that out of clay. I wanted to kind of pop it out and do it some 3D justice, and I didn't have I couldn't find my clay. So I'm like, barnacles, I don't want to start this without actually having that. So now that I do, I'm going to go ahead and get this custom started, which is going to be fantastic. And this one I believe is going to be I'm going to use this head, and I'm going to make this the flamethrower. I believe it's kind of coming back to me. I think I was going to do this one and actually put my own like fabric on it and make this the flamethrower dude, but I'm pretty sure this one might be better for that. Now that I think about it, I don't rightly know. So anyway, if you guys have a suggestion which one of these should be the flamethrower trooper and which one should be, let's see, I think I already have, yeah, I've got the heavy. So I might do a scout type trooper sniper dude, and then I will do just like a, I don't want to say generic, I hate saying like just a generic soldier, but just kind of give him like a rifle and that kind of stuff. So anyway, and if I do that, let me know what the third one's going to be, because I need one more to the fifth one, so I need another helmet design. But yep, that's about it. This video is going longer than I wanted it to. I just pretty much was going to show you these cool little weapons, and if you guys want them, leave a comment down below. Also, for the other videos, for the giveaway video, if you could, well, say if you could, you need to leave a comment in the video. So I'll probably use one of those like generic, like comment generators to pull the winner. So if you comment and you like the video and all that good fun stuff, then you'll be entered to win those sets when I do the giveaways. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, hitchhike it. Don't forget to fist pound that subscribe button. Bam! And yeah, if you leave the first comment, I'm going to give a shout out. I'm going to go back to doing that. Well, it's going to be tricky because I'm using my phone, so I'm not sure how much I can edit, because I usually put it into the description down below. So I will put the shout out down below into the description. So don't forget to subscribe, turn the notification button, bell thingamabobber, so you can be the first one to comment. Yeah, with that being said, y'all take care, God bless, and I will see you next time.